Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to my channel, and in just over 2 weeks we're gonna have summer 2020, the new era of sunshine hopefully will begin, but the interesting thing for me is which games we're gonna play on PlayStation VR this summer. So I was thinking I do compilation of top 10 bests of them, so let's just jump into it. And at number 10 we've got SPACETEAM VR, the game already released on PC, people playing it, enjoying it. Imagine Star Trek Bridge Crew, but everything goes to shit and everything is wrong and everyone is panicking and everyone trying to communicate, and it's just hilarious. That's how this game works. You go to your space stations, your base of operation on your ship, and you're trying to follow the instructions, but instructions are wrong. Some aliens come in and attack you, things setting up on fire, fire extinguisher might not work. It's a co-op game, so up to 5 people can play together. It was very popular on mobiles, it's getting good reviews on PC, and I think we're up for some good times when it comes to PlayStation VR. At number 8 we've got Swords of Gargantua, sadly delayed. It's meant to come out in April, then it's meant to come out in May. Now the developers saying, listen people, it will be this summer. So it's not that far away. Of course they got a bit slowed down because of the pandemic, but nevertheless they working hard on the PlayStation VR version. This is 4-player co-op game, like a roguelike adventure where you go and you fighting your opponents, getting better and better. But if you don't like this kind of stuff, this roguelike gameplay, then you can play normal, like a kind of story/arcade mode. So a lot on offer into this game. Co-op games many people really like, and I don't think we've got sword combat game with co-op on PlayStation VR yet. So that's gonna be very nice for people who likes to play together. It's got very nice lobby as well. Quite popular on PC. They've had a bit of issues with Quest version, but I think they fixed it now. It's a bit limited, but on PlayStation VR you're gonna get what you get on the PC, so it should be fun. At number 8, another game that was delayed for a very long time, but it's finally coming. They first wanted to release it in fall 2019. Of course that's a past now, the good old times of not having too many problems. But now the game will be coming out on July 10th, finally, and also it will be getting physical release from Perp Games. In budget codes, you are in the office, sitting, doing your job, minding your business, the phone rings, somebody tells you, oh, you're gonna die, somebody is going to kill you, and your job is to escape this office, but there's loads of robot supervisors trying to kill you. So you either have to avoid them and like being not detected, or kill them and manage to escape, and that's how it works. They already released it on PC a few years ago. It had very good reviews. They also did a sequel. Regarding the sequel for PlayStation VR, what they said is we're gonna release budget codes 2 on PSVR if first one does well, and my best guess is first one will do well because many people are waiting for it. At number 7, one of my personal favorite and one I cannot wait till you get your aim controllers on is of course Crysis Brigade 2. Coming from the developer Sumalab, such a big improvement over first one. If you played first one, you know what to expect, but also what they did, they took everything to the another level, especially when you look at the graphics. The game looks so much different. If you like Blood and Truth, you're probably gonna like that. Same if you liked, I don't know, Time Crisis or something like that. So this game puts you in the cover. It's a cover-based shooter, and there's a shitloads of bullets coming at you, so easy to die. You have to avoid them, but also you have to kill your enemies. There's loads of them. It's very satisfying when they get shot. And then you can progress to another point. It's got like a teleportation in the determined points, but it's gonna put you behind the cover again. So it's always like this, moving around and everything. I played it on PC, the pre-alpha version, and I loved it. But what I cannot wait is to play it on PlayStation VR with the aim controller, the best controller of them all, the controller for the shooters. I love it. I love any shooter with aim, so Crysis Brigade on PlayStation VR gonna be awesome. Also, it will have co-op just like the first one. It was added at the end of its lifetime, I don't know how to say it. And now this one gonna have co-op as well. You'll be able to go to shop in this game and buy some consumables and also some skins for your guns and new weapons. So kind of more advanced version of the first game, and first game was great, so this one I'm really excited about. At number 5, another one of my favorite. Then VR adventure coming from Polish studio Monologic, and this is PlayStation VR platformer. It's gonna come out on PC this month and on PlayStation VR a bit later, summer 2020. When that's gonna be, I don't know. In Then VR adventure you control two characters, the little Then person what runs on the screen and yourself, so kind of it works like a big robot in Astrobot or Reader in Moss. Now, we know platformers in VR done right can be great, and I love them. I enjoyed Astrobot, I enjoyed Moss, I enjoyed Merville's, Carly and the Reaperman. They always work great for me, and if you are a fan of platformers, then definitely you probably will enjoy Then VR Adventure as well, especially that from what they showed so far, the game looks beautiful. Okay, at number 5 we've got Alvo. I know how many people been waiting what seems forever for this game. From the day one, a community-driven game, they reach out to the community to ask what they want. Back in the 2017, I think, people told them and they started working on it. Then sadly they run out of money and they have to cancel. And then suddenly the new investor come to the rescue. A knight with shining keyboard and said, listen, yes, I'm gonna help you. So the game got resurrected and now it's just around the corner. It's gone to Sony's quality assurance now. Once they pass, they be releasing beta, so if you sign up you'll be able to play it. They showing off new gameplay like every month or so, and each time they show new gameplay the game look better. 5 vs 5 online shooter with dedicated servers, something what many people requested from Firewall, but also it will feature cross-platform gameplay with your Rift Vive users, so you know the player base should be there. It won't be too expensive, it looks very nice, and from what I'm seeing from the gameplay footage, it plays very nice as well. A very fast-paced VR shooter, like in Firewall it's kind of slower paced, but you know, very good as well, not taking anything from Firewall. This one is like, imagine your Call of Duty in VR, you've got even jump button, something not missing in many VR games. Of course, all the weapons, all the grenades, all the attachments, all the customizations, everything is here, so the game looks very good. Okay, at number 4 is Zero Caliber. Now, I had a very big discussion with myself, what should be higher on the list, Zero Caliber or Alvo. Alvo advantages are it uses aim controller and it's very focused on multiplayer, but Zero Caliber is gonna be kind of more inclusive game, more for everyone, because you're gonna have single player campaign, but also you're gonna have co-op campaign, but also you're gonna have player versus player as well. The only thing people is worrying about that it's move controllers only, so not, you know, people don't know if this game gonna be live for a very long time. As we know, aim controller shooters tend to do a lot better, but also this game is kind of very immersive because you can change attachments of your gun on the fly, you can climb around the level, you know, you can use your hands a lot, so that's why they went for moves. They tested aim and apparently it didn't play that great. Because of course Zero Caliber was designed for PC first. On PC they've got thumbsticks, but hopefully they will work out the best possible system of the controls. I don't know why I said it like this. And everything will work fine. It's supposed to come out in Q2. I cannot see it happening. I think they've been saying something like this game kind of run on PS4, but it's still not fast enough. It's not reaching 16 frames per second. But I don't expect too much delay. My best guess is probably end of summer. Okay, and we enter in top 3 territory. And in number 3 we've got Star Wars Vader Immortal. I'm still doing previews of this game. I'm gonna do part 3 preview later on this week, but nevertheless this is something for Star Wars fans. Ever since Electronic Arts released this Battlefront mission in, you know, Star Wars, people wanted something more, but nothing more was happening. Star Wars fan was left dry. And here comes the Lucasfilm with their special effects studio, and they've done Star Wars Vader Immortal, marketing it as the experience because they cannot do game, of course. Electronic Arts got rights to do Star Wars game. So, like I'm saying in my previews, and I said many times, this is like a Star Wars movie you are in. So you're going from one scene to another scene and you interacting with things. Of course you're gonna get to use the lightsabers, you're gonna get to use the force, you're gonna get to use the blasters, you're gonna move some stuff around. It's pretty cool. The best comparison I can give you, Doctor Who, Edge of Time. If you enjoyed that, then this is placed similar like that. Should be about 2.5 hours long. I played first 2 episodes, both of them around 40 minutes long. So you know what, it's not too bad. And then when you play through the story, you've got this Star Wars dojo when you can work on your Jedi skills. And this will be with us this summer.
Is there any version of this plan that doesn't end up with us being dead?
At number 2, a game that many people already waiting for and cannot wait for. This is Pistol Whip, coming from Cloudhead Games, a studio that was developing virtual reality games from the ancient times of the first virtual reality games being developed, which is like 2015-16. So they very experienced studio. With Pistol Whip they struck gold. They got this nice gameplay loop, is super addictive. So it's kind of make you feel like a badass, like a John Wick slash super hot character, you know, and you just shooting your enemies to the rhythm. You don't have to do it to the rhythm, but your score will be lower. To the rhythm is just better. Of course, you have to avoid the bullets as well. What I like as well is how they supporting this game, because they keep releasing new tracks, but all of them are for totally free. So you paid once for game and you already getting loads of free stuff. When it comes to PlayStation VR version, they already announced that all the tracks from the PC, the old ones and the new ones they released, they're gonna be in this version. But also after the release they will keep supporting it and giving you new tracks. The game, rightfully so, getting awesome reviews, and I just cannot wait to play it. Okay, and what else could have been on number 1 than Iron Man VR? If you didn't try it, go to the store and play the demo. The game is amazing. It does let you feel like an Iron Man. Sony's PlayStation VR exclusive, developed by Camouflage. They did in past Republic VR when it comes to VR headset, but now they did Iron Man VR for PlayStation VR, and the demo, they saying it's only a small slice of the game. I tell you what, when I played the demo, flying around this falling airplane felt great. What else they gonna introduce? I don't know, but the game looks definitely beautiful, well worth waiting for. You can even order Move Controller bundle with the game itself, and this bundle is actually cheaper than trying to buy Move Controllers by yourself, which are usually out of stock anywhere. So if you don't have moves, get this bundle with Move Controllers. And if you don't have PlayStation VR, you can even get bundle with PlayStation VR and Iron Man game. So many ways to enter virtual reality and become Iron Man. I wonder if Sony gonna do more superhero games if Iron Man do good. I have no idea, but that would be nice. Okay, so that's what the top 10 games we're gonna play in summer is. They look very interesting, a very nice list. Looks like summer gonna be great. Plus, of course, don't forget that we might get more. We just don't know if they're gonna come in summer just yet. But they might if the developers announce. You've got games like Sniper Elite, Undead Citadel, you know, there is still some more games coming. But I just was going in this list by the games that we know we're gonna have it this summer. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.